And this is Goku Sun DBZ, and this is the third of my 3 reviews for the week. Normal comic book reviews, and that is Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 7. And of course, as always, this is pretty much my favorite Star Wars series at present. Sorry. Just felt like being a little funny. Of course, here we are on Tatooine. And he is standing in front of what was his brother-in-law place. He sees that it's been deserted for a while now. Because he's looking for the boy who destroyed the Death Star. And of course, we all recognize this place. Of course, there he is with his little sidekick, and of course, her 2 droids, searching the place. And she's basically just wondering what they're doing there. And he's just going around looking for evidence and stuff. To see if he can figure out any of the mysteries behind, of course, the boy. And so he goes on and checks out the place that Ben Kenobi, or Obi-Wan, rather, lived. And saw where apparently there was, of course, fighting, which we see in a different issue of the regular Star Wars line, between Boba Fett and, of course, Luke. That's how Luke gets the book and stuff, which you'll learn about in one of my future regular Star Wars issue reviews. But he sees, like, remnants from the lightsaber. And he's impressed at how the boy is learned some things without Ben even being around to train him. And then we end up somewhere else, on another planet, in the Outer Rim. These particular lords trade and stuff for stealing and piracy, of course. Smugglers. And of course we recognize that species, which is the same species Guido was. We have many different interesting looking alien species here. Boom. Explosion time. And there's the Imperial Stormtroopers with Vader, invading and destroying. And looking for any evidence or anything of interest to the Empire. And he ends up, of course, stopping that thing without much of a fight. And that idiot charges towards him. Well, he ends up being basically food for that creature. Vader takes care of that problem relatively easy. And he finds what he's looking for, and then he visits another place. And talks to a member of course, the same species as the Hutts. And he basically works for Jabba the Hutt, obviously. And they start talking about things, and he mentions that Jabba and in general their species should be happy with the deals that they get from the Empire. And of course he praises obviously the Hutts, given he works for them. And he makes it quite clear that you will be grateful for what you get from the Empire. And here we are in another location where a bunch of bounty hunters hang out. And here's an interesting droid bounty hunter, which we've seen a similar one that wasn't colored red but silver. But yeah, similar enough. And they go that way, check out things, and this fighting pit. And you have, of course, a special Wookiee that is a bounty hunter. He works alongside Boba Fett sometimes. Very interesting having like an evil Wookiee. It's an interesting idea. And he definitely enjoys hurting people. And that's pretty obvious. And who should visit them and talk to them? Well, the girl who we've seen teaming up with, obviously, Lord Vader. Who's giving him inside information on stuff. So, the question is really, is she actually helping them and betraying the Empire? Or is she actually working for Vader to fool him? Well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until next time to find out. That is the end of Star Wars Darth Vader issue number 7. Hope you enjoyed this comic book review. And please thumbs up the video. Subscribe. Let other people know. Tell me what your favorite Star Wars comics are. As always, this is GokuSunDBZ. And of course, you can follow me at twitter.com/GokuSunDBZ, as well as on Google+. So, I'll see y'all next time here in YouTube land.